Hello, world. Welcome to Living by Abundance, where we learn the key principles and techniques for living life by abundance. Abundant health, wealth, love, and care. Join us as we dive into today's discussion, Emotional Freedom for Living by Abundance. We previously discussed the importance of personal boundaries for living by abundance. Now we will dive deeper into the various types of personal boundaries and how each are needed during your journey of living by abundance. Let's start with emotional boundaries. Emotional boundaries are deeply personal and unique to each individual, shaped by your values, needs, and preferences. They serve as essential guidelines for navigating interactions with others, helping you understand and assert your emotions, communicate effectively, and protect yourself from emotional harm. These boundaries create a foundation of trust, clarity, and balance, fostering an environment where abundance can thrive in your life. At their core, emotional boundaries define how you engage with others emotionally and how you allow others to engage with you. They ensure your needs are met in relationships by providing clear limits that shield you from overextension, manipulation, or emotional exhaustion. Establishing and honoring these boundaries is an act of self-respect, while respecting the boundaries of others builds mutual understanding and healthier connections. Together, these practices nurture emotional well-being and align your life with the principles of living by abundance. Why are emotional boundaries important for living by abundance?
Before we dive in, I want to share something that will help you manifest abundance even faster. The Living by Abundance Ultimate Affirmation Bundle. This bundle includes a 120-day affirmation ebook with 365 printable affirmation cards and a daily affirmation audio and video experience. All of this to help rewire your mindset for your Living by Abundance journey. It all starts with your mind, so get your bundle and start your transformation today at livingbyabundance.com. Now let's get into today's discussion.
Protecting emotional well-being. Emotional boundaries act as a safeguard for your mental and emotional health. By setting clear boundaries, you create a buffer against behaviors or interactions that may cause emotional harm, such as invalidation, manipulation, or emotional blackmail. This protection allows you to maintain inner peace and focus on the things that truly bring joy and abundance into your life. Fostering healthy relationships. Clear emotional boundaries help you build relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. When you communicate your needs and limitations assertively, you give others the opportunity to meet you halfway. At the same time, respecting the boundaries of others creates a foundation of trust and equality in your connections. Encouraging self-awareness. Emotional boundaries encourage you to explore and understand your feelings, needs, and triggers. This self-awareness empowers you to make decisions that align with your values and well-being, ensuring that you live a life that reflects abundance and authenticity. Examples of emotional boundaries. 1. Expressing and validating your emotions. It's so important to stand up for your feelings and make sure they're not being dismissed or brushed aside by others. For instance, you might calmly say, "It really hurts when my emotions aren't acknowledged," or "I need you to respect my feelings during this conversation." By expressing yourself clearly and respectfully, you're letting others know how much it matters to treat your emotions with care. Setting emotional boundaries is about giving yourself permission to feel and express your emotions freely without fear of being dismissed or invalidated. Your feelings are valid, always, and no one has the right to make you feel otherwise. When you honor your emotions and stand firm in your truth, you build a foundation of self-respect and emotional clarity. 2. Saying no without guilt. Saying no to requests or invitations that don't fit with your values, energy, or priorities is essential for protecting your peace. For example, if someone asks for a favor and you're already feeling overwhelmed, you can respond with kindness and honesty by saying something like, "I'd love to help, but I can't take that on right now. Thank you for understanding. It's a simple way to set boundaries while still showing appreciation for being asked. 3. Taking responsibility for your emotions. Emotional boundaries help you recognize that your emotions are your responsibility. Taking responsibility for your emotions means owning how you feel without placing blame on others. For example, instead of saying, "You made me feel upset," try something like, "I feel upset about what happened and I need some time to process it." This approach helps you communicate your feelings clearly while keeping the focus on your experience, not on assigning fault. By owning your feelings, you take control of your emotional narrative. 4. Avoiding emotional manipulation. Don't let anyone guilt trip, manipulate, or pressure you into doing something that doesn't feel right to you. It's okay to stand your ground and say something like, "I understand how you feel, but this just isn't something I'm comfortable with." Setting that boundary not only protects your peace, but also teaches others how to respect your feelings. 5. Controlling personal disclosure. Emotional boundaries involve being intentional about what you share and with whom. It's important to share personal information only with people you truly trust and feel safe around. You don't need to explain everything to everyone. Oversharing can sometimes leave you feeling vulnerable. Instead, reserve sensitive details for close friends or family members who have earned your confidence. For example, if you're going through a tough time, you might choose to talk it over with a trusted friend instead of bringing it up casually with acquaintances. It's all about creating a safe space for your emotions. This practice preserves your emotional privacy and ensures your vulnerability is respected. 6. Limiting exposure to emotional drains. Ever notice how some relationships or situations always leave you feeling completely drained? It's important to recognize those patterns and set boundaries to protect your energy. For instance, if someone in your life constantly vents negativity without considering how it affects you, it's okay to spend less time with them. Protecting your emotional well-being doesn't mean cutting people off completely. It just means creating healthier limits for yourself. You deserve to surround yourself with positivity and balance. 7. Respecting others' boundaries. Just as you set emotional boundaries for yourself, it's equally important to respect the boundaries of others, even if they handle things differently than you. For example, if a friend isn't ready to open up about a tough topic, give them the space they need without pushing them to share. Avoid pressuring or pushing others to share more than they're comfortable with. This mutual respect strengthens relationships and creates an environment of emotional safety. 8. Setting limits on emotional labor. It's important to notice when you're taking on too much emotional responsibility for someone else. It can leave you feeling drained and overwhelmed. Setting boundaries in these situations is essential. For example, you might say something like, "I care about you and want to support you, but I can't be the only one helping you through this." Maybe it's time to consider talking to a professional who can give you the extra help you need. This approach shows compassion while still protecting your own emotional well-being. 9. Choosing when to engage. Sometimes it's best to step back from arguments or discussions that feel emotionally draining or are going nowhere. For instance, you could say, "I think we both need a little space right now. Let's take a break and come back to this when we're feeling calmer." It's a simple way to protect your peace while leaving room for resolution later. 10. Defining respectful communication. It's important to set the tone for how you expect to be spoken to. For example, if someone raises their voice, you can say, "I'm not okay with being yelled at. Let's take a step back and talk calmly." This helps keep the conversation respectful while showing you value open and considerate communication. 11th, creating emotional space. Sometimes you just need a little time to yourself to recharge and feel balanced again. It's perfectly okay to take a step back and prioritize your emotional well-being. You might say something like, "Hey, I just need some quiet time for myself right now. I'll touch base with you later." Taking that space isn't selfish, it's essential for staying grounded and showing up as your best self. 12th, setting boundaries with criticism. Don't let anyone unfairly criticize you or make you feel less than you are. If someone crosses the line, you might say something like, "I appreciate constructive feedback, but I'm not okay with comments that are intentionally hurtful." It's about standing up for yourself while keeping the conversation respectful. 13. Choosing what you tolerate. Setting boundaries is all about being clear about what feels right for you. For instance, if someone brings up a topic you're not comfortable with, like your personal finances, you can politely steer the conversation elsewhere by saying, "I'd rather not get into my finances. How about we chat about something else?" It's a simple way to honor your feelings without causing tension. 14. Ending toxic relationships. Sometimes the healthiest thing you can do for yourself is to recognize when a relationship is no longer serving your well-being. Toxic relationships, those where your boundaries are constantly disregarded, your feelings are invalidated, or you feel drained and diminished, can take a serious toll on your emotional health. It's not easy, but distancing yourself or even ending these connections is a powerful act of self-respect. For instance, if someone repeatedly ignores your limits despite clear communication, it may be time to step back. Start by gradually reducing contact, creating space to prioritize your well-being and regain your emotional balance. Letting go of toxic relationships isn't about being harsh or unkind. It's about choosing peace, respect, and abundance for yourself. Remember, ending a toxic relationship opens up room in your life for healthier, more fulfilling connections. It's a courageous step toward living by abundance and surrounding yourself with people who honor your boundaries and uplift your spirit. 15. Advocating for your emotional needs. Sometimes it's important to let others know when you need a little extra support or understanding. For example, you could say, "I'm feeling a bit unsure right now. Could we talk about this in a way that feels supportive?" It's all about being open and honest about your needs. 16. Managing expectations. It's important to be upfront about what you can and can't give emotionally in a relationship. For instance, you might say, "I really want to support you, but I also need to take care of myself right now." It's a way of being honest while showing you care, and it helps keep things balanced for both of you. 17. Avoiding gossip. Sometimes it's important to steer conversations away from negativity or gossip. If someone starts talking about others in a way that feels uncomfortable, you can gently say, "I'd prefer not to talk about someone who isn't here to share their perspective." It's a kind way to set a boundary while keeping the tone respectful. 18. Prioritizing yourself. Sometimes prioritizing your emotional well-being means saying no, even when it's hard. For instance, if someone asks to meet up but you're feeling overwhelmed, you might say, "I'd love to catch up, but I need some time for myself today." It's not about letting anyone down. It's about taking care of yourself so you can show up fully when you're ready. 19. Deciding what to forgive. Forgiveness is something you should do on your own terms, not because someone else is pressuring you into it. For example, you might say, "I'm trying to move forward, but I need a little more time to heal." It's about honoring your own process and healing at your own pace. 20. Ending conversations that cross lines. If a conversation starts to cross your boundaries or makes you uncomfortable, it's perfectly okay to step away. You can politely but firmly say something like, "This conversation isn't sitting well with me, so I'm going to step away for now." It's a simple way to protect your emotional space while maintaining respect. In the journey toward living by abundance, emotional boundaries are your compass, guiding you toward healthier relationships and a more fulfilling life. By setting and respecting these boundaries, you create space for your own emotional well-being while nurturing connections rooted in trust and understanding. Boundaries are not barriers. They are bridges to meaningful interactions and a reflection of your self-worth. When you honor your emotional needs and values, you open the door to living authentically and abundantly. Setting boundaries allows you to protect your energy, preserve your peace, and focus on what truly matters. Remember, living by abundance isn't just about external success. It's about cultivating inner harmony and emotional resilience. As you move forward, take time to reflect on your current boundaries and where you might need to make adjustments. Start small, be consistent, and give yourself grace as you learn to assert your needs. Living by abundance is a journey of balance, and emotional boundaries are a vital part of the process. By embracing this practice, you empower yourself to live with intention, clarity, and an open heart, paving the way for a life filled with joy, connection, and peace. Did you enjoy learning with us? Don't miss out on future insightful videos for Living by Abundance. Hit those like and subscribe buttons and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Together we will continue to learn the key principles and techniques for living by abundance, abundant health, wealth, love, and care. Want more? Make sure to explore livingbyabundance.com to dive deeper into this and other topics and for more tips and techniques for living by abundance. Don't miss out on the opportunity to continue improving your personal growth and transformation on your journey to living by abundance.
Real quick, let me share something powerful that will support your journey of living by abundance. The Living by Abundance Ultimate Affirmation Bundle, a powerful 3-in-1 system designed to rewire your thoughts and attract confidence, wealth, health, and success into your life. Are you ready to transform your mindset, elevate your life, and manifest abundance every day in every area of your life? Yes, you can have abundance in every area of your life. This bundle includes everything you need to build an unstoppable mindset for living by abundance. A 120-day affirmation ebook with daily prompts to shift your mindset. 365 printable affirmation cards, one for each day of the year, ready to inspire you. 365 affirmations audio and video experience for daily reinforcement wherever you are. With this bundle, you'll cultivate a mindset of abundance and gratitude, strengthen self-love and confidence every single day, attract financial prosperity, and improve your health. Boost focus, productivity, and motivation to crush your goals. This is a massive investment in yourself. Don't wait. Your life-changing mindset shift starts today. Get your Living by Abundance Ultimate Bundle and manifest the life you desire. Visit livingbyabundance.com and get your ultimate bundle and upgrade your journey to living by abundance today.
You're always welcomed at livingbyabundance.com. See you soon and keep living by abundance.